so stoic. Go on. Shout, scream, say something!
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and I'm back for another video. So, 4 months ago, we got the reveal trailer for Dontnod's next major project. Their new Life is Strange, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. Bloom and Rage being the first of a planned many games coming from the Lost Records universe. It's their new Life is Strange. It's the big guns. It's what I've been waiting for all these years, and it's from the original creators of Life is Strange, DON'T NOD Montréal. They've got a lot. Their last game they worked on was Life is Strange 2, which in my opinion is an underrated masterpiece banger. One of my favorite games that I've ever played in terms of a story, episodic-based title. Today we got a major update and a new trailer in regards to the game. We do know right now the game is currently on pace for a late 2024 release date. We also know currently with Life is Strange right now, as I just talked about a couple weeks ago, Deck9 Games is currently working on the next installment in the Life is Strange franchise, and that is supposed to be being revealed pretty soon. So if you're a fan of Life is Strange, it seems like we're going to be getting a lot of stuff being thrown at us here in terms of just the excitement. The vibes with this game, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, really sticks out to be Life is Strange because this is what the vibe they're trying to set with this. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. Let me know what you think of this game down below in the comments. Are you hyped for it? Do you plan to play it? This is Dontnod. This, in my opinion, could even be better than the new Life is Strange game we're getting from Deck9 because Dontnod always delivers, in my opinion, when they really put their time into these titles. So, judging by that, near 40% of people are subscribed. By the subscribe button and notification bell, have it set to all so you don't miss any videos discussing Lost Records, Dontnod, Life is Strange, or any of that. And let's go for 1,000 likes on this video. Trailer time, and then we will discuss. Enjoy.
Hello, little bird. Goodbye, Velvet Cove. I'll soon be flying away too. This is Swann, and if you find this video, it's because I'm dead.
Now, I'm going to quickly give a quick summary of the game for people that might be confused what the heck this is. So, rewind back to 1995 and Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, a brand new narrative venture from the creative minds behind the critically acclaimed series Life is Strange. Film your last summer in Velvet Cove playing as Swann, a quirky introvert who loves capturing reality through the lens of her trusty camcorder. Get to know Nora, the rebellious firecracker, Autumn, the thoughtful leader, and Kat, the enigmatic and strong-willed. From making music videos in Nora's garage to sharing secrets under the stars, discovering dark places shrouded in mystery, it's going to be a summer packed with unforgettable moments in this newfound sisterhood. As summer comes to an end, so does their friendship. A downward spiral culminates in an unexplained event that makes them promise to never see each other again. Now, 27 years later, fate reunites them to confront the long-buried secret they left behind in 1995. The girl's promise made all those years ago forever alter the course of their lives. The reason behind this promise is in your hands as you make choices both in the past and the present, shape the narrative of both timelines in 1995 and in 2022. What really happened that summer? Ooh, this is looking... Oh, I mean, just hearing this is, like, exciting. Wow. Alright, so the trailer is flat and simple. This is our new location, Velvet Cove. It's basically their Arcadia Bay of this universe, at least for this game. The main character is by the name of Swann Holloway. You see her, she is the red-haired girl that is in this. Now, there's 3 other characters alongside her that are also major characters. Swann Holloway, as far as I know, is the only playable one, though, and the main character. They go by the names of Autumn, Nora, and Kat as well, and they spend this time together in 1995 in the summer, but an event basically happens, and 27 years pass, and they reunite in 2022. So, as you can see through the trailer, a lot of vibes to Life is Strange, just the whole aesthetic, the universe, skateboarding, all that. It's gonna be exciting. Now, her thing, like how Max Caulfield had her camera, Sean Diaz had his journal, Swann Holloway has a camcorder, documents her entire summer, which is, I like that they have the entire vibe, the Life is Strange. Each character has a unique kind of item that kind of documents their life and stuff, so yes, awesome. Now we have a lot of details on the game, but if you missed, again, not a full big trailer, but pretty much it gets you the vibes of what to expect with the new location and character. But we have a lot of details on the game now that we're going to discuss. Life is Strange devs talk Lost Records, Bloom and Rage's protagonist, story, and choices. Looking at the world is a big part of the interactivity in our game. Exploring Lost Records, Bloom and Rage with creative director Michel Koch and executive producer Luc Baghadoust. This is a new interview from 2 hours ago at the time I'm recording this. Velvet Cove sets the scene for Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, the new narrative venture from the creators of Life is Strange. My first proper glimpse of the fictional Michigan town comes in focus through the lens of the 90s camcorder with the grainy lo-fi footage of Dontnod's latest trailer, showing off a series of snapshot moments. So, there you have it. It is confirmed. Michigan is our location. As the trailer winds down, we end up being introduced to the person behind the camcorder who's documenting her summer. Bloom and Rage's protagonist, Swann Holloway. As you can see with the trailer, like we did with our previous protagonist, Max in Life is Strange was using a camera. Sean in Life is Strange 2 was drawing. For Swann, she's filming around the world with a camcorder. That's something that we really like to do for our protagonists, to give them a way to look at the world that makes sense, but also from a gameplay perspective, because looking at the world is a big part of the interactivity in our game. You walk through the environments, you interact with the environments, with characters, and we love to give you another tool to interact with those. So with Swann, we'll talk more in more detail in the future about how exactly the camcorder works, but it makes up a big part of the gameplay of the game. You can really record videos and use a camcorder for storytelling for various things. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage follows the story of our 4 friends, Swann, Autumn, Nora, and Kat, who spend a summer together in 1995. As they hang out in Velvet Cove and begin to bond, something happens that changes everything. We won't discover what exactly that something is until the game releases later this year, but it's enough to stop them speaking to one another for 27 years. As the creators behind Life is Strange, the team at Don't Nod are no strangers to bring life relatable characters and likewise helping us form connection to them. As the players, the group will have their own distinctive personalities that will either bring them closer together or make them clash depending on your choices. As Swann, who Koch describes as a positive introvert, meaning that she doesn't see her introversion as a flaw or something that she has to overcome. Just like Don't Nod's previous games, Swann's story will put an emphasis on relationships. But where Life is Strange 1 and 2 focus on the bonds between 2 central characters, like Life is Strange 1 was Max and Chloe, Life is Strange 2 was Sean and Daniel, this one is going to more focus on the dynamics of a group and how the links between Swann, Nora, Autumn, and Kat can influence or alter our path as we navigate through the adventure. We really wanted to focus on group dynamics, not only having 2 characters like in our previous games, but having 4 characters, because the group dynamics is something very different. When you find the group, it can clearly make you stronger, it can make you be a squad, a pack against adversity, but you can also be pushed to do things that you wouldn't do by yourself. Or maybe that's even against your core beliefs, and you have to take a stand. Do you follow the group, or do you take a stand against the group? Do you accept peer pressure? Relationships are really important in the game. One of the core mechanics, core systems is really drive and establish the relationship between Swann and each of the other characters. Who you are getting closest to as the adventure advances, who is getting close to becoming best friends, who maybe do you have a crush on, and who are we working with, all those dynamics within the game. So, you know, who you're going to romance, who you're going to be best friends with, who you might hate. It's all going to depend on your choices. You will discover the characters in two timelines, in the past in 1995, but also in 2022, when they are adults and they have to reconnect after not seeing each other for 27 years. The idea of meeting the group 27 years later, after the mysterious event has transpired, is certainly an intriguing one. As we explore Swann's memories of 1995 and switch to the present, in this case 2022, Koch explains that a huge aspect of the game will be making choices in both timelines that will change the story in both the past and present. One example he gives me is whether or not you decide to let Swann drink alcohol as a teenager, which will directly change the memories you experience during that summer. When you play in the past memories, Koch says, a lot of what you say and do here will directly change the backstory in the past and the consequences in the present. With choice and consequence at the heart of the game, the team is also putting more emphasis on the dialogue system. Alongside making specific choices at specific moments, Koch explains that there will also be more naturalistic dialogue that represents how it is to be part of a group. You, in a much more dynamic way, will be able to interrupt, intervene, and maybe decide to not say anything when the group is talking. And this will bring a lot more choice and variation within the group and the relationship system. With who you're getting close to, so we're using a lot of those two mechanics to drive all the choices. And part of Life is Strange's DNA is the episodic format, so we're learning about how the game is going to release. So Bloom and Rage will have 2 episodes, but a month break in between them. So we will be able to do theories, predictions, etc., which I'm kind of excited. Depending on how the hype is for the game, I definitely want to do some stuff like that, so we'll be able to do that. And they talked about it here, that they speak fondly of fan theories that cropped up during the release of each episode of 1 and 2. And I was one of the people that did theories during the Life is Strange 2 hype and all that, which was very exciting. And breaking Bloom and Rage into 2 parts will not too long wait between the team hopes. It will give us space to let the events of the story sink in and possibly even bring us together to theorize what will happen next. With Bloom and Rage giving us our first taste of the new Lost Records universe, there are already plans to bring us future stories after Swann's. And as Dontnod's own IP, it is certainly an exciting time for the studio and for narrative adventure fans. With episodic games, what was really great was the opportunity to see how things go while you create them, and it brings new ideas and new stuff, Baghadoust says. And Michel and Jean-Luc Cano, writer, already have amazing ideas for what will come next. Remember, this is only the first game in this universe, so they've got a lot on the way, guys. And remember, they are not held back by Square Enix now. They are the publisher and developer of this, full on. So, as I talked about in my last Life is Strange 4 video about how Square Enix has limited Deck 9, Dontnod will not have those limitations now, basically being the publisher and developer fully on this. Alright guys, so that is pretty much all you need to know about the game right now. We got a huge update. I mean, the game is coming at the end of the year. 2 episodes, month wait, 4 characters, 1 playable. A lot of Life is Strange vibes. I'm very excited for this, guys. If you did enjoy this, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and let's go for 1,000 likes on this video again. Be sure to go follow my social media down below to stay connected with us, so you don't miss anything in regards to this as we get more and more news. And I want to thank y'all so much for watching. Peace and love, and have a great day. Bye-bye.